Alright, so we're down to one camera now. My Canon $500-600 camera, I left it outside in 3 rainstorms. It turns on now, but it will not keep a charge. So we're going to use our GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition and put it to work because I hardly ever use it. So I need to start putting it in more vehicles like this and on this. Anyway, so tonight we're going to stab that carburetor on there. I just got done rebuilding it. I didn't take any footage of it. I'm not a master carburetor rebuilder. And yeah, and this one has all kinds of quirky things like auxiliary pumps on the side down there. It's really weird setup. I think it's a Holly. There's the number on it. I had a hard time finding a carb kit for it, but I got it. $64, or it was $290 for a brand new rebuild. Now I'm going to stab this on there. Hopefully it works. Had to do some slight modifications to it. The air screw, they have these caps on it. I had to drill that out so I could get the tool in there to adjust it. But she should work now. So alright, let's get her on there. Alright, so when we get a carb kit, this is the number I used here for the Chevette carburetor. It covers from 1978 right up till 1980. I think it said, what the hell was it? 87? I don't know. Anyway, I have leftover pieces because it covers a bunch of, see, that was all stick and seized. And this is some kind of EGR valve port thing. It had 2 different types. Mine doesn't even have that on it. So they send you with a gasket. And some of these things, I'll never use those. Those are meant to break off after you're done rebuilding it. I think that's for the choke pull off. Okay, so another thing they sent me is this gasket. I know it's supposed to have the heater on it to make it run good. I'm going to leave it off right now. I'm going to put this on, put a little grease on here so I can reuse it. And we'll see how that goes. It's summertime, it should need a preheat like that, but it may not run without it. So some of these Chevettes were prone for that. And I think Citations had that too. Anyway, so we'll jam that carburetor gasket on there and that and tighten her down. So the carb's back on, most of the vacuum lines are hooked up. Dump some fuel down the carburetor. We're going to give her here now in a minute. You'll see, I'm probably going to do away with a lot of these vacuum lines. I mean, the only one I really need is the vacuum advance to the distributor. The rest I don't need, like the EGR valve. I need of course I need the shifter, the modular valve hooked up for the transmission, but yeah, okay. Make sure it's in park. This could be disastrous. Alrighty, let's make sure he's in park, hopefully. I don't know if that's park or first. This could be bad. I think that's neutral. I'm gonna get ready to take the coil wire off here really fast. Let's not step in front of it. Leave that, it actually runs. Put the gas up there. And the same issue as before. Let's try the choke. Yeah, she's flooding out. I don't think I did that. Really? So that means my float is too high and I'll take the top of that carburetor back off. Alright. Yank the top of that off. Alright. Back to the drawing board. Okay guys, I'll be right back. Got a different style needle and float in there. Alright, so what's happening is that the needle, the float pushes, here, let's see if I can get this right. The float pushes up on the needle and seat, and it's not adjusted right, so it's letting too much fuel into the float bowl. It's overfilling the carburetor and she's flooding out. So, alright, I'll take it back. I'll be right back, you guys. So I've knocked the fuel line off and the 5 bolts holding the top on. And the reason I know why it's running flooding is because you see the gasoline on the top there. The float's too high. So I need to correct that. The fact that the whole thing's sitting sideways too doesn't help, but the float's too high. So I'm going to give that a little crack. And I'm going to try to do this without unhooking the choke rod down here, but I may have to pop it off. So what I'm going to do is go in here, and I could probably sneak through with a screwdriver. See that needle and seat right there? That float right there. I need to stick the screwdriver between the float that's going up and down right there. You can see it goes up and pushes on it. What I need to do is stick the screwdriver in there and open that tab up on the bottom. Now I can't do it with one hand, so I'll put you guys down, I guess. Hang on. Yeah, I wish I had my tripod, guys. Sorry. I might have to stick you down. Anyway, what I'm going to try to do is kind of stick the blade in here like this and then open that tab up so that float does not come up as high like that. And there is a measurement you can do when you hang this when that thing is closed. I'm gonna have to eyeball it here. I'll put you down again, and I wish I had a camera tripod for a GoPro, but I'm going to kind of eyeball it, and I'm going to adjust the float so it's slightly down. I want to be able to hold pressure on that needle and seat. If it's straight across, there's still a good chance it'll flood out sitting on a grade, right? So I'm going to put it down. If we have any fuel starvation problems, we'll know why. Let's try this again. I'm not going to be able to do it yet. Hang on. Alright, let's try this again. Need 2 hands for this, so I don't know if we're in frame or not. Not flooding out now, just I might have the air screw set wrong. I'm not sure. I think I got it flooded right out. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Should have bought the carburetor, I guess. Instead of fooling around trying to rebuild it. Good experience. Interesting. The other pump seems dry. For some reason. It's got a new one in it. Seems to be getting better though. What the heck? You have some timing out? Very interesting. Let's see what happens when I do this. Big fire. What possibly could go wrong? Where have I heard that before? Maybe the float level's too low now. Very well could be. We seem to have lost spark again. awesome. It did this to me before, and I never did figure out why. That one goes that way. On there. And that's rounded out. Let's get rid of that switch. What happens? Interesting. No accelerator pump. Guess I bought the carburetor I didn't want to buy. That's not good. Stupid thing. Faster, I should have just bought it right off the back. I think something else wrong now though. I lost spark. It's not even kicking. That usually means the coil's not good. Interesting situation. Very interesting. I had spark, I just lost it. Ah, stupid. I think it's a connection. It's got to be a connection problem. Figures with me, eh? Let's check that out. Which I lost spark. It wouldn't surprise me. That spark. There. Got some spark. Let's go over here somewhere now. Check it at the plugs, just for shits and giggles. Spark. Probably put these plugs in it too, probably wouldn't hurt it. I know a lot of you said that, including put a bore scope down the cylinder, but I don't see a need for that. It's got lots of compression. I should have new wires and that on it. The accelerator pump's not working for me. What the heck? Well, hey! I win! Listen to that! Close that over! Get ahead of myself now. Intermittent spark. Check that again. Well, at least it could run right. Maybe something got down in there with that plastic, a bunch of water and stuff. Got spark. Okay. Nothing to do with that. Just the carburetor problem. I think my float's set too low now, but it's not overflowing here, so, or I need my choke on. That could help. bucks again. What the heck? Definitely spark issue too. Okay, let's stop right there. Okay. Well, I think it's got a spark issue, so we'll go from there tomorrow night. Time to shut her down. Runs better though. Not there quite yet, but I'll get it. Okay, guys. Alright, so she was running there for a while, even idled for a bit, and then it quit. I don't know if it's an ignition problem, it's intermittent, whatever it is. Yeah, this thing had a bunch of problems, and it sit too long, eh? So, we'll get back at her soon. I'll wait till tomorrow night it cools down. Maybe it's an ignition problem, the coil's getting hot. Not quite sure. It's getting late now, so I'll call it quits. Take the kids in the tub and everything. Anyway. I'll talk to you guys later. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. We're going to go for a mud tour of this thing pretty soon through the creek. I have to hurry though because it's drying up. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.